the anticipation, plenty of movement in the water, and we are going to start with a grand heat. Quarterfinal number 1 for the women. Brisa Hennessy coming up against 5-time world champ and Olympic gold medalist Carissa Moore in this morning's matchup.
Yes, 100%. It looks like we're going to have Brisa up and ready.
Hennessy looking down the line, has to straighten out on this one, so she's going to hand over priority to Carissa Moore. I would call that a priority error to start the heat.
Yeah, most likely.
The reef here at Teahupo'o. Oh my goodness, and talk about a wake up in the morning. Carissa Moore poking the nose, goes down. We're going to be searching to make sure she surfaces. There we go, and it's going to be a drill for Hawaiian Water Patrol and a broken board already.
When he went over, it's like, oh my gosh, I had to go full throttle because he got scary right there. It was barely any water, as we see Carissa here.
Here goes Carissa Moore. Grabs rail off the bottom, tucks into a nice pocket, and she's going to get the lead with that ride.
I was just going to mention that, like, they have to adapt to the situation right now. As far as there's a building swell, this is going to be great. Look, it kind of holds back and it hits that shallow part of the reef, and it gets actually hollow and clean. Nice ride for her. Good start to build on it and gain some confidence. And yeah, as fun as it gets right there.
Yeah, playing the game, Carissa Moore, really smart just to make sure she secures a score, a real score, which she is going to do here. Let's check out the approach in slow motion.
Yeah, I think she was on the safe side right there. She saw that the wave wasn't going to get as wide as maybe she was hoping for, so she really didn't drag that.
Wave coming through here, Brisa with priority. She's really deep on this one. A little bit of a warble as well. She's going to pull the trigger. Here we go with Brisa Hennessy. Pulls in, drives through that, comes out. Wide barrel for Hennessy, and she has really going to be creating a challenge now for Carissa Moore, because may eclipse that 4.67 that's currently on the board. Your thoughts, Jesse?
Yeah, 100%. How nice it became. Look, it kind of looks small, but once it hits that inside ledge, it grows in size, and look how tall that wave got through the west bow, just very hollow. Amazing read. She could have maybe stalled a little bit, been a little deeper, but as far as the situation of the heat with 3 minutes left, that was amazing. Coming out with the spit, great technique. I love this first pump that she's going to do right here. Let the rail go, goes high, gets in a perfect line, and comes out clean. And yeah, she's stoked right there. That was a beautiful wave for Brisa. As you see it right there, just perfect positioning, just in front of the foam bowl. A lot of risk, but still.
Carissa Moore on the paddle here. The answer back. Look at this wall in front of wrist. To the bottom. Kick stalls there. Gets under the curtain just for a second, but that's going to be enough to keep her in the game and keep her in the lead. Yeah, we'll check it out again on the replay, Jess.
I love this stall with her back arm right there, using that inside hand to stall it a little bit and set up for the barrel. As you see it right here. Look, her hand go off the rail, touch the water, wipe a bit of speed.
Brisa right back out there, right back in action. Brisa stalling, pulls in, travels there, and Brisa's going to get a backup for that 7.33. So seesaw battle between the two women. Lead likely going to stay with Brisa Hennessy, Jesse.
Man, that was crazy. What from wrist right there, but this wave is just so much more throaty, way more energy, taller. She lets the rail go. She has a very good stance, solid with no hands on the rail, and that was another beautiful wave. A little bit in front, more than the other one, but still going to be a great score for Brisa, and she's going to put a lot of pressure on Carissa right now. As you see it, the whole time, no hands. That's very technical to do, and right here she just puts her hand on, makes sure she's stable, going through that very hollow and curvy part of the wave, which is not easy to do out here. And coming out clean and in front of Carissa.
Just got 30 seconds left. Carissa needs to come back right now, and she knows the feeling. Here we go at Moore. Stalls off the bottom, unable to get into the barrel, so she's going to launch there. The clock's going to tick down, and it's not official, but the feeling in the air is that Brisa Hennessy is going to take a win here. Hennessy, our first semi-finalist, with a 7-minute heat, really, off a 35-minute clock for Brisa Hennessy. And there's the numbers. 12.66 is enough for Brisa to move on into the semifinal.
But what a way to start our day. Brisa, you went out there and it looked like you meant business for that entire heat. Back-to-back barrels to take out one of the best to ever do it. How does that feel to start your day like that?
Wow, I mean, first and foremost, it was just an honor to share the lineup with Carissa. You know, she is, I think, really inspired me on her barrel techniques and how hard she's, I think, worked to get to the level she's at. You know, we've seen her at Fiji kind of changing the game. And I don't know, we were actually talking a lot in the water, amping each other up, which was pretty awesome. But yeah, that was a slow heat, and I was grateful to finally dig deep and get one of them.
You know, we had about 4 days of anticipation for this swell to arrive, and I always wonder, how do you sleep at night before knowing that you're going to go out and surf this wave at this size?
Oh my gosh, Molly. Yeah, I actually slept so good. I think I was just finally just trying to embrace the fear and all the things that I can't control, and I can control trying to sleep. I think that's an important part to be ready for the day. And I actually watched Ted Lasso last night, and he definitely spoke to me through the TV, and I think he was saying, you know, to believe in myself, and I think that's the key. It's just belief.
Well, Pura Vida, congratulations. Moving on in the semifinals, Brisa Hennessy.
Thanks, Chris. Gracias a todos. Estoy muy contento y realmente no tengo palabras. Esta ola es perfecta, pero muy peligrosa, y en este momento estoy muy agradecida. Gracias, Pura Vida.